In this video, we're going to be talking about motion blur. For the demonstration, let's just add a UV sphere. I'm going to scale it, not that much. And then just to see how it looks in the camera view. That's how it looks right now. So we're going to be inside the render preview. Oops. And you can also press the 0 on the numpad in order to toggle the camera view. So once the object is selected, you're going to be going into the render properties, and then you're going to be enabling the motion blur. But you won't see any difference, and the reason is that the motion blur works when you are in the camera view. And in order to see the difference, you need to be in the animation. There needs to be some motion in order to see the effects of motion blur. For this demonstration purposes, we're gonna on the frame 1, we are going to uh, instead of moving the object, this time we're just gonna be moving the camera in order to achieve the animation. So we're gonna enable the keying and then press G. Actually, wait 1 second. First of all, we want to select the camera, then G, then I want to move it to the left, and you will notice that it just put a key at the frame 1. Then we want to move to the frame 2, frame 10, and then we're gonna move it right here. Now if you move back, basically let's just stop it and manually move it from the frame. So watch this one. This is the effect we wanted to achieve whenever there is a moving object. So we wanted to do a motion blur. And you can toggle it to see the difference here. Moving it between the frames without the motion blur being enabled does not have any motion blur in it. Whereas when you enable that, this is the effect we wanted to achieve. The other thing is sampling and the shutter. Sampling is like how uh, much noise or clear the blur needs to be. Like basically how many more samples. Like basically in order to remove the noise, you're gonna be having more samples, and but it's gonna take more time in rendering. Whereas uh, if the samples are less, then it's gonna be more fast when rendering, but there's gonna be a lot of noise during during uh, putting on the effects of blur. The shutter is like how less and how more of the blur effects you want to introduce. So if we are right there, and you will notice that it's quite a blur here. Sorry about that. And if we don't have that much shutter, or actually zero shutter or zero point 0.1 shutter, there would be negligible motion blurring. That's all I wanted to cover in this video.